Hello again, my name's Pat Jolliffe and I'm here with my partner Sean Mercer. Welcome back to AnnuityScope.com, where we put annuities under the microscope for you. And Sean is our annuity expert, and today Sean is going to talk about the difference between variable annuities and fixed annuities. Take it away, Sean.
Thank you, Patrick. Once again, we want to thank all of the viewers to this video today. As always, we feel that the most important thing a person can get in life is education and information, and we are a resource for you, and we'll provide that for you completely for free. Now, as Patrick stated, today we want to talk about fixed annuities versus variable annuities and sort of the components that go together with each of these contracts. Now, for us personally as a firm, and Patrick, you're obviously very aware of this, we are not really on the bandwagon for variable annuities, partly just because at Jolliffe Capital, the firm that you started, it is equity-based, fee-based, registered investment advisory management for people in the equity markets. Variable annuities are just very fee-laden. And what we have stated to a lot of people is, in our opinion, variable annuities, or the institutions that run variable annuities or are involved with variable annuities, versus the institutions that offer fixed annuities, are somewhat in conflict with each other. And what I mean by that is that the growth component in a variable annuity, what makes that variable annuity grow is mutual funds. Okay? Now, inside a variable annuity, you are given what is called sub-accounts, which are chosen in conjunction with the insurance company and the mutual fund companies, typically a fairly limited list of mutual funds that you can choose to access and allocate your money to. Now, inside these variable annuities, there are a lot of fees. And the misnomer and what we've seen in this conflict of interest is that insurance companies, doesn't matter what type of insurance you own, if it's car insurance, homeowners insurance, life insurance, whatever it may be, they issue you a contract that provides guarantees with it. Okay? If you crash your car is going to be fixed at a local auto body shop, okay? And your car is given back to you. If your house burns down, they're going to cut you a check to rebuild your house. There are fixed, guaranteed parameters inside those insurance contracts. Well, what we always ask people is that when you look at a variable annuity that has mutual funds in it, can mutual funds lose money, Patrick?
You betcha.
Can they make money?
Yes.
Okay? But if they can lose money and you have to provide a guarantee, how do you then provide guarantees around securities?
Well, I think you just have to throw in a death benefit.
Correct.
You know?
You cannot, folks, guarantee securities. They have to put some type of rider attached to a variable annuity. That rider can be a death benefit rider. It can be an income rider. One of those scenarios has to be attached onto the chassis for what? A fee for that variable annuity. Now, typically what we have found in the industry, and now hear this loud and clear, folks, when I tell you this, is that what we've seen in the marketplace is most variable annuities typically will have a mortality and expense ratio. They also have mutual fund expenses. Then they have their rider expense on top of that. And what we've seen is this can be anywhere from about 1.95 on the low end upwards to one of our clients, what was it? Was it
4.65?
4.65% per year. Now, I don't know about you, but if you're a consumer out there, I probably can state there's not too many people out there that would say, manage my $200,000 stock portfolio and charge me 4.65% annually to do that. Now, in our opinion, we feel that there is a better solution for that, and that is if you are wanting to buy an annuity, you are wanting all of the features and benefits that an annuity can provide you. Security, safety of principal, a reasonable rate of return, guaranteed income that you and your family cannot outlive. Just keep it in the insurance side of the ledger. Just deal with the insurance company and a reputable representative of those companies and find out what's going to work out best for you and your family. Because when you mix the two together, when you mix the securities industry on one side and insurance companies on the other, and together they come together to create a product such as a variable annuity, once again, the fundamental question is how do you guarantee securities? Because that is ultimately the growth component inside a variable annuity. And the only way that you can do it is to add riders to it, which then makes it very, very cost prohibitive. Just a very simple explanation is if you are retired and guaranteed investment vehicles out there right now providing fixed income are paying anywhere from 1 to 3% roughly. If you're giving away somewhere between 3 and 3.5% right to the institutions, how risky does your money have to be invested to be able just to break even? That is the fundamental question that you need to ask yourself. And I would state, Patrick, most seniors out there do not want to have their money that risky, and that's why we feel that a fixed indexed annuity, a fixed hybrid annuity, just a guaranteed annuity, for those reasons can be a much, much better choice for them. And that being stated, as you know, we have a free report that people can get right here on our website.
We do, and before I talk about that, just one question. What's the average fee that you find in the fixed annuities?
Typically, with the annuities that we like, number one, as people have probably seen in other videos, we like indexed annuities that have no fees attached.
Good answer.
Whatsoever. We feel that when you're dealing with something that's in the fixed arena, with interest rates where they're at right now, you're going to be able to get somewhere between 3 to 6%. Why would you want to subtract a fee from that? There's really no need to. There are companies out there that offer these contracts that have no fees attached, and we would state that it's in a client's best interest to try to get information from those companies and implement these strategies inside their retirement with products that have no fees.
If you don't have the expense, you get to keep the money, and that's a better rate of return for everybody involved. But it's confusing at best. We do this for a living. What we like to do is help people understand what's out there on the marketplace, and that's a function of the education and the information that Sean's talked about. We do have a free report that we will send you. It's entitled Bridging the Retirement Gap with a Stacked Hybrid Annuity. It's a free report. There's no obligation on your part. We offer this to you as information. Simply complete the information in its entirety on the website, and we'll get this right out to you. And on behalf of myself, Pat Jolliffe, and Sean Mercer, thanks so much for taking the time to visit with us today.